Today's gonna be a great day. You know why? Because inside that tube behind me, there's 4 of the best rods money can buy. I purchased $850 plus or minus in Kistler Rods not too long ago, and I finally got the tube in today, and I figured we should do an untubing, so to speak. I can show you exactly what I got, and I can tell you exactly why I got them. Been waiting for this for a few days. I actually fished a tournament last week, and I was hoping they'd get it in time, but I didn't want to pay the extra dollars to get them overnight or overnighted to me, so I had to wait and I couldn't get them in time. But I'm excited to have them now. I'm excited to show them off to you, and there's a reason I'm going to show them off to you, and we'll wait to the end of the video to tell you that. Well, this came straight from Texas. This is a tackle warehouse tube, and I'm guessing Mr. Kistler just had it laying around. But this is straight from Magnolia, Texas, right from the Kistler factory. And so let's dig into this and open this thing up, and we'll see what we got in here. $850 in rods is a lot. There's 4 of them, so let's dig into it. Let's look at the 2 magnesiums first. Magnesium 2. Absolutely love these rods. They have such a soft tip on them. To be completely honest with you, I'm not a giant fan of the green, but I've gotten used to it. And I actually kind of, at first I wasn't a big fan of it, but I've gotten used to it now. It's very identifiable in my rod box. I know what that rod is for. Granted, I only have 3 right now, so now I add 2 more. I add 5 to my arsenal, so it might not be quite as recognizable in my box. But the green's grown on me. That neon green is, I'm getting used to it now. This is the Magnesium 2 medium heavy 7-foot fast action. On my previous review, one of my previous videos, I did a review on the 6'9". I got that rod specifically for finesse jigs and skipping under docks. This is going to be used for my buzzbaits. It's buzzbait season, and I need a new buzzbait rod. I wanted a Kistler Rods buzzbait rod, and I enjoyed the Magnesium so much I knew I wanted it to be this one. They have super soft tips, but the backbone, you see where the backbone starts there. Soft tip, backbone starts 4/5 of the rod up. So it's going to be a really good, and the soft tip is really going to help do 2 things. One, it's going to keep the fish from shaking the hook as easily, and 2, it's going to allow me to get better hook sets because the backbone starts really way up there. So I actually already have this rod. I'm using it for a spinnerbait rod. I think it's going to double just as good as a buzzbait rod. Rod's rated 14 to 17 pound line, 1/4 ounce to 7/8 of an ounce. So beautiful rod. Next up, that rod retails for $200. And some people might be watching this and be like, I would never pay $200 for a rod. Then I say to you, sir, you're not serious about your bass fishing. This next rod, okay. This is another Magnesium, as you can clearly tell. The green, everything looks the same almost. The blank is bigger. I can tell you that. The blank is a little bit thicker. This is a Magnesium 2, medium, heavy, fast, 7'3". So 3 inches longer. So what did I get this one for? Same tip. You can see the tip starts, same soft tip, but the backbone starts at about the same place, about 4/5 of the way up. The backbone, yeah, the backbone starts about 4/5 of the way up. Another gorgeous rod. I love the wind grips on the Magnesiums. I really just don't even want to use a rod that doesn't have the wind grips anymore. I got a couple down here with cork. But I'm telling you, I really like the way these feel. I don't know why every rod company doesn't implement the wind grips. They're great. I bought this for deep jigs. 18, 20 foot of water, football head jigs. Actually, this is going to be a workhorse rod for me. I can see myself doing quite a few things with this. A little bit of flipping and pitching. But primarily bigger jigs, a 1/2 ounce and up, in deeper water. The extra 3 inches, which guy wouldn't want an extra 3 inches? But the extra 3 inches on the rod is going to allow you to actually get better hook sets because it moves the jig. It moves the jig further quicker. That's, you know, the extra width length will give you that. So this is going to be good. I can't wait to use this real soon. I'm a big jig guy, so I can see myself using this in, you know, 10 foot or deeper, and I can also see myself kind of flipping and pitching this in 1 foot of water. So another really good Magnesium too that I'm really excited about. All quality components here too, man. There's just, everything is just, it's just quality. There's not one thing I see wrong with any of these. The guides, I'm betting you they're all super straight. That's the thing, when you're paying for high dollar rods, you're paying for quality, you're paying for the extra added attention to detail. I mean, it's worth it to me. This is another $200 rod. So we're looking at $400 in 2 rods, and it's just worth it because I'm serious about my fishing, and I have caught enough fish with the Magnesium 2 lately to know they will actually help me. They keep the soft, super soft tips and the strong backbone help me from losing fish. Now, I'm no pro, you don't have to take my word for it, but in my personal experience, they've helped me. 2 more to go. I'm really excited about that one, but we're going to wait on it for a second. That's going to be the creme de la creme. Now, if Kistler has a budget rod, this is going to be it. This is their Graphite series, and I've never owned one. This is actually the first time I've seen it in person. I've done a lot of research on it. It's got rave reviews. So there it is, the Graphite series rod. Now this rod is a little bit different, and again, it's a $150 rod. If you're looking for a way to dive into Kistler Rods, if you're looking for a way to maybe try out one of their blunt rods to see if it's something you might like before you make a bigger investment like for the Magnesium series, this is the rod to choose. The very first thing I can notice is it is extremely light. It is very much lighter than the Magnesium rod. I can tell you that right now. The Magnesium rod is a little bit heavier, but I feel like it's because maybe the wind grips and probably because of this foam butt on the end of it. It is definitely, I mean, you put them side by side, I can definitely tell that the Graphite series rod, this is a 7 foot medium heavy fast rod, same exact length and everything as this Magnesium 2, and I can tell you the Graphite series is a whole lot lighter. I'm not sure that for $50, this is a $200 rod, this is a $150 rod. What's the difference? The Magnesium 2 uses a super modulus blank. I don't know what that means, that's just some technical stuff. It's probably a higher quality blank. The Graphite series uses a 30-ton blank, and I've seen that number ran around a lot. I know 13 Fishing does some rods with 30-ton blanks. I don't know what the 30-ton means. I don't have any idea, but I can promise you this is a very light rod with quality components. The hook hanger is different. I prefer the hook hanger that's on the Magnesium 2. It's going to allow you to, if you have any slack in your line, it's not going to, your hook is going to have a better chance of staying in place. Any slack in your line with this hook hanger is going to come off. So some small things like that might be the difference. The guides are also a tiny bit, are they the same guides? Yeah, so the guides are a bit bigger on the Graphite series. I think they call them macro guides. I'm sure we've all heard of micro guides. Macro guides are smaller, but macro guides are larger than the micro guides, but they are smaller than traditional guides. Got it right. Hey, I'm impressed. I'm really liking this. I bought this rod to throw Senkos with, and worms, Texas rig type stuff. I wouldn't say finesse applications. I'm going to put 12-pound line on this. So not necessarily finesse, but certainly not power fishing. We're going to throw a lot of Senkos on it. So just some Texas rig stuff. I haven't used it yet. I'm really excited about it. I feel like I'll be able to use this this weekend actually. So I'm going to probably end up doing a full review on this rod so you guys can know exactly what you're going to be getting. We check the tip here. The tip appears like it's very, very similar to that. Maybe not quite as fast as a Magnesium tube, but it's certainly pretty close. This is a different blank, so it's going to have a little different action than the Magnesium. And I got to tell you, for $150, and there's a lot of options that you have as an angler in the $100 to $150 range. I haven't stuck this in the water yet, but it's going to happen very soon. And when I do, I'll let you know if this is a rod you need to look at or not. But I'm going to tell you, it is. It's going to be great. It's built to last. I don't see anything wrong with the guides. I don't see anything wrong with anywhere. So you're getting that Kistler quality for $150. I think it should be an option for you if you're looking to put a few more rods in your rod locker. Just looking a little bit more. It's got a combination of cork and foam here, it feels like. I'm not sure. This has Fuji guide written right on it. There isn't anything written here. I have to do some research and see if this is also a Fuji guide, but I feel like this rod, to get it to the $150 price point, they had to make some sacrifices. I'm excited to use it. I feel like this rod is going to help me put more fish in my box. So yeah, that is the Graphite series from Kistler. Now it's time for the creme de la creme. I never thought I would own a $300 rod. What I have here is a rod that retails at $290. And I am excited to open this thing. This is the Kistler Rods 7'7" medium heavy feel and reel rod. $290. Now this rod is going to be a little bit heavier than the Graphite series and the Magnesium series because it's 7'7" inches. I got this for deep crankbaits, specifically the 6XD, the DT16, DT20, deep cranking stuff when I want to get down to 16 to 20 foot of water. This has a very different style texture. I mean, I need some feel-o-vision so you can feel this. It's got grooves in the blank itself. You hear that? It's got grooves in it. I'm not sure what that's for, but here's the magic of the rod. It's like white at the tip, turns to a grayish, and then fades into the gray. So what it is, it's a hybrid rod in my opinion. It has a graphite blank with a fiberglass tip. Or is it graphite and then fiberglass? No, fiberglass is up here. So what this is designed to do is designed specifically for cranking applications. They also make them in different sizes for like top water rods. It's really designed, in my opinion, to help you not lose treble hook fish, because this blank gives a lot. I mean, the tip gives a lot. But that backbone is going to start right along in here. There it is. It actually starts at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th guide, 6th guide from the top. Now it's a cranking rod, so it's got to have some parabolic bend to it. So when you hook up on that 6-pounder, she's going to give, and it does look like it's going to give. I can't wait to use this thing. $290. Fuji reel seats. They use guides that I've never heard of before I started using Kistler. They're called Kaigan guides. Am I pronouncing that right? Kaigan. And the tip has a Kaigan no tangle guide, and what they're saying that is it's supposed to help from the line wrapping around the rod blink. This rod blink here is like something I've never seen before. It's got the grooves in it. I think this is a super modulus blink as well, much like the Magnesium 2. But the combination of fiberglass and graphite, you just have to go to your tackle shop and put one of these in your hand and feel this tip. This is definitely going to help you land more treble hooked fish. This tip, I know I talk about it all the time, a soft tip on a rod, and that's really, really important, because when them fish come up and they shake their head, if the rod tip doesn't give, what that does is it's going to allow when they shake to the hook, the hole that the hook makes is going to like dig it, and it's going to make it bigger. So it's going to make that barb on your hook come out a lot easier. But if you have a rod with a super soft tip, like the Magnesium 2, like the Feeling Reel series, you're going to land more fish, because they're not going to be able to, that hook hole's not going to dig quite as deep. And this is great, and it's always great to get a rod or get a product and it says right on it, made in the USA, with the American flag there. The blanks from the Kistler rods come from North Fork Composites. I keep seeing that all over their stuff. I know the Magnesium 2 does, North Fork Composite blank, and then the Feeling Reel does as well. Super high premium stuff here. The cork handle feels really good. It seems like it's has a lot of grip for it. Not quite as much grip as the Magnesium 2, which I have grown so accustomed to using the wind grips. I kind of prefer those, but I haven't used these yet. So basically what you want is a grip that is going to, when you have a big hook set, you're going to be able to hold on to it. Feels really good. It comes down to about a little bit before my elbow. So that's going to be really nice. I'm really excited to hook into a couple of big ones with this to see how it handles. Again, 7'7", I feel like that's going to be I've been throwing a 7'6" rod for my deep crankbaits. I feel 7'7" is going to help me cast further. Also, with the super soft tip, that'll help it you cast further as well, because it'll slingshot it a little bit better. It'll pop it real easy, real good, and you'll get longer distances. These look like the macro guides too. So yeah, I'm super impressed with this. I can't wait to put I'm going to use a 5/4 to 1 reel ratio reel on this rod, 12-pound sunline, and a 6XD. I've become a big fan of a 6XD, so I feel this is going to help me put more fish in my boat. This is going to help me make longer casts, get down deeper, and hopefully win more tournaments. I'm really excited about this. I never thought I'd own a $300 rod. But I can promise you it's not going to be my last. I like the hook hangers. The hook hangers are those like the Magnesium 2. I just can't get over it. I've never had a rod with the grooves in it like this. I don't know if they're grooves or they're grooves, because I can fit. That is awesome. And this just looks cool. Really awesome stuff. Really nice. I'm excited about this. So after a little bit of use of this one, we'll also do a big time review on this rod as well, just like we did with the Magnesium 2. Same thing for the Graphite series. We'll review them all. I'll let you know what's great about them, what might need improving. But I'm almost certain there's not going to be a whole lot. There's not going to be a whole lot of nitpicking going on, because Kistler Rods creates quality rods. Now with the Graphite series, they have a rod at a lower price point, and their rods go all the way up to the $300 Feeling Reel. They also have a Z-Bone. That is a $500 rod. Not sure if I'm going to be getting that one or not. We'll see. So then, that's 4 rods, about $850. Money well spent in my book. I'm serious about my tournament fishing. Kistler is serious about creating awesome rods that'll help you put more fish in your boat and ultimately help you do better in your tournaments. You don't have to be a tournament angler to have really good quality stuff. You know, so don't feel that just because you don't go all around and fish giant tournaments, you don't need a $200 rod. Anyone can benefit from a better rod, better hook sets. You land more fish. You know, and now if you're wanting to save a little bit of money, check out the Graphite series. And like I said, they're always running sales. 20% off here, 25% off there. Buy one, get one, 25% off. All kinds of stuff all the time. Their website's awesome. You can earn points on their website. You know, I have nothing bad to say about the company. Which brings me to the conclusion of this video and a little bit of an announcement in regards to Kistler Rods. I've actually accepted my first pro staff opportunity with them. I've never been on a pro staff before. I've been competitively bass fishing for, this will be my 5th year. Never been a part of a pro staff team or anything of that nature. It's never really appealed to me. But I believe so strongly in Trey Kistler, the quality that he has created here in a multitude of different series of rods. I wanted to be on his team. I wanted to be a part of Team Kistler. So I was lucky enough to be made that offer to be on their team and to support their brand, and I graciously accepted it. And it's a Christian-based company, again, from Magnolia, Texas. If you don't know me, Texas is considered my home away from home. I lived there for a very short period of time. Nothing but great things to say about the company. I'm looking forward to being a part of that team and supporting them and to grow their brand. If you look on their Facebook, they have 30,000 plus people that like them. You don't have to take my word for it. There's 30,000 other people just on Facebook that can vouch for them. I challenge you to go try to find a bad review anywhere on any of their rods. Look on Tackle Warehouse. Look on the reviews on their website. There is nothing bad to be said about anything that they create. There's plenty of videos on YouTube that show their rod process and how they test each and every single one of the blanks before they actually sell them to make sure they're not going to break. And also their customer service. The real reason I sought out Kistler Rods was because I was using a rod that they wouldn't stand behind their product. I had a rod break and all I was doing was putting line on it. I wasn't even fishing with it. And we broke right in the middle. And they wanted a $40 replacement fee, and then they wanted me to buy a tube and ship the rod back to them. So that seemed a bit ridiculous to me that they wouldn't stand behind their product, and Kistler Rods does. And so I'm happy to be a part of their team. I have a reason to buy a jersey now. I didn't get a jersey for this year like most people do, but I have a reason to now, and it's to support them and because I'm a part of their team, and I'm happily a part of their team. And I've been using their rods now for 5 or 6 months or so, and I honestly won't purchase another rod that's not made by them. And every single rod that I have now, it's going to stay in the barn. I appreciate you watching. I hope this helps somebody. If you're thinking about purchasing a new rod, hopefully I'm able to give you enough information here that you can make an educated decision for yourself. If you want to know more about Kistler Rods, you can go to their website. You can also go to my website, jeffreydavisfishing.com. I have an article written up about their rods and how they've helped me, about me being a part of their team now. You can read that. You can always send me an email or contact me through one of my social media accounts, and I'll answer any question you have. I've gained a vast amount of knowledge on their products, so I'm certain I can help you in one way or another. So that's going to do it. That's the end of the video. Appreciate you watching, and we'll see you.